Welcome back. It's me again. Today we will be taking the last room in the cyber defense pathway, TryHackMe. The last room is disk analysis and autopsy. So before I dive in, I just want to take your attention to an international CTF that will take place on Monday, July 12th. It's called TyphonCon CTF. Previously, it was known as TyphonCon, but due to its success, it has been transformed to an organized CTF. And if you join, and I recommend you guys to join by clicking on register, you will find organized challenges very close to reality. The challenges opens on Monday, July 12th. You can join on that date, and it will close on Thursday, 15, where the results will be announced. The first rank takes $3,000, the second rank takes $2,000, and the third rank takes $1,000. Additionally, the top 3 teams or individuals will be awarded prizes and limited edition SSD gear. By the way, the event is organized by Secure Disclosure. You can also read here about the rules of the CTF. There are 11 rules. If you have questions, you can just email the organizers, and here you can just register, okay, log in and wait till the event to start hacking. You can also take your time and take a look at the different tabs here. You can see the teams that have been registered, challenges that will be announced once the once the event starts. You will see the challenges here, the rules, the notifications. If you register, I recommend you guys to keep this page bookmarked in case there are some notifications released, so to keep yourself posted with every update. So now let's go back to the room to start the room here. In the last video, we did Autopsy room, which was an introduction to using Autopsy for forensic investigation. Now in this video, we will take a scenario, okay, and perform a forensic investigation on a disk image. So in the scenario or in this room, you will be in the shoes of a forensic investigator to extract artifacts from a hard disk image. This is the last room of the cyber defense pathway. You can find all of the previous walkthrough in the playlist of the cyber defense pathway. Now remember that there are other rooms that are in development, like Suricata, Greylog, OpenNDR. Once they are released, I'm gonna provide the walkthrough for them. So let's go to disk analysis and autopsy. So here, start the machine, get the IP address, connect with the credentials, and here we will be answering the questions regarding the scenario. Okay. So what we will do here, the first question is, once you open Autopsy, you will see here the information about the disk, image, and of course the plugins or the ingested modules have been run for you, so we don't need to worry about this. All you have to do is you just open it and start answering the questions. Okay, first one. What is the MD5 of the E01 image? So basically we have loaded a hard disk image called Hason2 E01. And to extract the MD5 disk of the image, we go to data sources, select the file, and go to file metadata. There will be the MD5. Just take it. There is 9. Okay, what is the computer account name? So before you answer the question, why is the MD5 image so important? Why did they ask you about extracting the MD5 image of the disk? Basically, when the MD5 is a way to verify that the disk image has not been corrupted or has not been modified, or the integrity of the file that you have extracted from the target machine, which is disk image in this case, has not been modified or corrupted. So that's why we use the MD5. We make sure that the MD5 before the imaging and after the imaging is the same, not to mess up with the what do they call in the forensic analysis? There is it's called change of custody. So basically, you have to make sure that the MD5 image taken during the imaging process and after the imaging process is the same. Now, going to the next question. What is the computer account name? So, again, let's go to the file, highlights, and go to summary. So here, let's see. Oh, no, let's go to operating system information. All right, clicking on system. Just waiting for this to load up. Okay, going to file metadata. Seems like we have a performance issue on the side of the target machine. Too much information to load, and you see here many things have been clicked. Let's cancel this. Going back to operating system information, I don't know how it ended up in the volume 3 here. I didn't click on that. Okay, system. So once you click on system, you will find the file metadata. In the file metadata, there should be information about the computer account name. If we scroll down here on D5, last user journal update. Let's go back. Oh, okay, it's here. So the name, in the name, you have desktop, OR, that's the computer account name. Let's click on properties. Let's see if you can copy that. Okay. Okay. List all the user accounts in alphabetical order. List all the accounts in alphabetical order. So here we have to extract information about the user accounts of the target system. So here, of course, don't forget that the results section here is only filled with modules only when you run the ingest modules, when you run the ingested modules. If you don't run the ingest modules, you will not be able to see the information here. Okay, so operating system user account. So what do we have here? Source file. As you can see here, we have the usernames. So we have to list them in order. Okay. That's the first one. Second one, Siva Priya. Siva Priya. Okay, Sant here. I don't think I'm taking them, should put them in alphabetical order, right? Let me go back to the question. List all of the accounts, alphabetical order. Let's sort usernames. So, administrator. This is default account, guest, H4, S4N. Local service is not counted, network service is not counted, and we have Jusha, Keshav, Joshua, we have WA here. Joshua, Keshif, okay. Other two are Santia and Shreya. Siva, Priya. How many user accounts are there? Srini, Suba, okay. Oh, wrong. What is wrong with this? Let's get back. So we have here administrator. Default account is not counted. H4, S4N. Joshua, Keshif, Sandhya, Shreya. I think we have to omit the administrator from here. Since administrator is a default, every computer has administrator account, so we may have to omit the administrator from the list. And it worked. All right. Now on to the next question. The next question is here. Let's see. Who was the last user to log into the computer? Who was the last user to log into the computer? Let's go back. So here are the information about user accounts. And we see here information such as date created, password settings. If we take this to the right, password settings, flag, date source. So from the date accessed here, I can see who was the last user logged into the machine, right? So here, who was the last user to log into the computer? Let's check it out. The last one was Siva Priya, I guess, right? Okay. What was the IP address of the computer? Okay, this is easy. If we go back to data sources and click on volume 3, and then we go to program files, there is some file or directory about the LAN network. And in here, if you click on this file, in this file, let's scroll down. You see here there is LAN IP address, which is the IP address of the computer. Now, how do I know that the IP address, or how do I know that I should find the IP address in this file? Basically, what you can do here, you can just search with the string IP address. Just the keyword search. But to save time, I immediately directed the answer to the file. So let's search for IP. It's going to take some time, so I'm going to jump to the next question. Next question is, oh, I didn't answer with this, right? Okay, let's take the IP. Okay. What was the MAC address of the computer? Now, since we found information about, or information such as the IP address in this file, we may also find information about the MAC address here. So if we scroll down, so here you have LAN NIC, which is network interface card, equals to the MAC address of the machine. So here again, we answer with this question. Will this answer? Nope. Let's put dashes like that. Still, the answer is not right. Yep, so here the distribution of the dashes is wrong. Let's do this. One here, and we have got also one here, and last one here. Submit. Okay, let's go back, see what happened with the search. Still looking. Okay, so now let's see how we found out that about the network interface card. So the same thing here. We can also search for the MAC address by typing MAC or by typing NIC, which is the network interface card. It's gonna take some time, but I'm showing you the way how to find the answer. Let's now jump to the next question. Now, name the network cards on this computer. Name the network cards on this computer. So if we go back to operating system information, we select software, and let's see here, drag this up, go to application, so here actually we can browse the registry, right? To find information about everything in the computer, we can also use the registry. So basically, if we go to network cards, let's see, there's network cards here. All right, so software, Windows, root, Microsoft. Okay, let's find software or Windows NC. Anything about Windows NC here? Let's see. Okay, here we have one. Current version, network cards. Let's see the network cards here. Okay, 2. Okay, what was the question? Name the network cards on this computer. So we have service, we have description, service name. Description. Okay, I think this is the answer. Let's try to copy this. Or like that. Okay. So it starts from Intel. Okay. Now, what is the name of the network monitoring tool? What is the name of the network monitoring tool? So here the question is about installed software. So to find out information about the installed software, we go to installed programs. And here you will see a list of all the installed programs. Let's locate program or networking program and make sure it is the one being asked in the question. So Python, Mozilla, address book. Font core, WIC, scheduling agent, Python launcher, look LAN. This is interesting. Look at LAN, right? This is an interesting one, and actually probably this is the answer. Let me try to grab it. Properties. Okay, let's cancel the version. Only the name. It worked. Okay. Now, a user bookmarked a Google Maps location. What are the coordinates of the location? So information about the bookmarks can be found at web bookmarks. Okay, coordinates. Let's see if there's coordinates here. And I've got one. This is the URL location, or yeah, and this is the title. We're tasked to find the coordinates. What are the coordinates of the location? So all we have to do is just copy that. Let's copy this, properties, and let's locate the coordinates here and copy them. Oops. No E, like that. So we have one dot space. Okay, so it seems like we have to cancel this one. It's gonna work like this, no? What is the answer formula for this one? Okay, I have an idea. Let's take the URL. So the first one, and then we have this. Okay, now it worked. Next one, a user has full name printed on his desktop wallpaper. What is the user's full name? A user has his full name printed on his desktop wallpaper. What is the user's full name? So the question is to extract the name from the desktop wallpaper. Locating the desktop wallpaper shouldn't be hard. We have here images, videos. Clicking on that should pop up a new window, and from here we can see what are the images on this disk. Okay, let's collapse this folder and go to user. The username in question was, what was his username? A user has his full name printed, so we have to look. Let's see. Shreya downloads. So this is desktop wallpaper, but there is no name on this. I can see here. Okay, next one. I've got two files. Are you 1 or 0? Okay, now this one. Keyshav. Okay, I'm sure nothing is here. Now, next one. Nope. Also, not this one. Now, just wait a second. So here, as you can see, we have something here. Let's extract the file, go to desktop and save it. There are some strings written in red on this photo. I would like to see what it is. So here, oh, nothing. Oh, okay. Here you can see. Oh, I think I scrapped this. Okay. So Anto Joshua. I think this is the name. Okay, great. Next one. A user had a file on her desktop. It had a flag. A user had a file on her desktop. Okay, it had a flag, but she changed the flag using PowerShell. What was the first flag? Let's cancel these. Okay, a user had a file on her desktop. Maybe we can, let's go back. So a file had a flag, but he changed the flag using PowerShell. What was the first flag? So there is a hint about PowerShell here. So we need to use PowerShell to find the answer for this question. So she used PowerShell to change the flag. Maybe we can look at the PowerShell commands to find out what was the flag that she has changed to. So let's go now to the data sources, the disk, and go to volume 3. Expand this to users. Let's go to up data. We have to select the user, I guess. Let's select Joshua. Up data. Roaming. Microsoft. And then we got Windows. And we have PowerShell here. We do have PowerShell Windows. PowerShell. No, there is no PowerShell. So the user has not used PowerShell. Let's select another user. H4, S4N. Up data. Roaming. Microsoft. Windows. PowerShell. We got a PowerShell here. PS read line. Console history. Let's see the history of the PowerShell commands here. Only one page and nothing, only ls. Okay, maybe we can find our answer in another user. So Keshav, up data, roaming, Microsoft, Windows, PowerShell, no PowerShell here. Great, next one. So we got PowerShell here. Console history. CD, desktop, they are, and that's it. Okay, not this one. PowerShell. So nothing in here. Or is it loading? Okay, loading. So, desktop, we have some comments that was run here. Set content, lal I hacked you. New item, Laila, add content, I hacked you. Dir desktop, exit CLS, add content. Flag, Harley Quinn for Quinn. Get add content. I changed it. So basically, there is indication here that the answer actually lying here, and the flag is Harley Quinn for Quinn. Next one. Now the same user, actually where we found the answer in Shreya. Okay. Now the same user found an exploit to escalate privileges on the computer. What was the message to the device owner? So basically, Shreya found an exploit in order to escalate the privileges on the device. So what was the message to the owner? Let's check out. Typically, the messages are located in the desktop of the target machine. So if we go to back to Shreya, re-expand this, locate desktop, if there is. Okay. So this is the exploit. Click on the exploit. Go back. The same user found an exploit to escalate privileges on the computer. What was the message to the device owner? Let's see here. So this is the exploit actually. Let's see how it works. New item, see users H4 desktop hacked, add content. I hacked you. So this is the message actually. So as you can see, the exploit added a file called hack.txt, and inside the file it has typed or written this answer or this message, I hacked you, as a flag. Okay, two hacking tools or two hack tools focused on passwords were found on the system. What are the names of these tools? Two hack tools focused on passwords were found on the system. What are the names of these tools? Okay, so basically here we have to look for hack tools, or yeah, hack tools. So basically to find these hack tools, I found a way that saves time, which is looking at the Microsoft Defender history. So most of the time, password tools or hack tools are found automatically or quickly by Windows Defender. So if you look at the Windows Defender history, we can find what are the list of all of the files that have been flagged as malicious or hack tools by Windows Defender. So to find this, let's go to Program Data and expand Microsoft. Let's locate Windows Defender if there is. We've got one. And here is a directory about scans, history, service, detection history here. As you can see, we have got like about 20 entries. So let's see here. If I click on the detection history right directly and see here. Okay. Clicking on this. So what's this one? Magic version, hack tool, 132 Mimikatz. Okay, could be the answer. Next one. This is also Mimikatz. Mimilove, hack tool, Trojan. Okay, this is not counted. Let's go to the next one. This is also a hack tool called Lazagan. Okay, this one we have. Let's check out this one. Another hack tool called Mikatz. Okay. 08. Trojan. Nope. Hack tool. Mimikatz. also mimikatz. Same here. Seems like the rest are the same, mimikatz, all mimikatz. So let's go back. Two hack tools focused. Yeah, actually two, mimikatz and Lazagin. So, and mimikatz. Now, there is a Yara file on the computer. Inspect the file. What is the name of the author? There is a Yara file on the computer. Inspect the file. What is the name of the author? Okay, now it's very difficult to look for the file step by step, or if we just navigate through the directory. So what we have to do here, we have to find a way to look for the Yara file using the keyword search. So often Yara files have the extension of .yar. If you use that criteria to look for the file, click on search. So what do we have? Let's drag this down. .ir. Good, we have a limited number of results. Apps index. Oh, what's this one? Kiwi password.yar.inc. Okay, what's else? So we've got only one exact hit, which is kiwi passwords.yar.ink. There's a file on the computer. Inspect the file. What is the name of the author? Let's inspect the file. Click on the file. Drag this up. Kiwi passwords, mimikatz, trunk, author. Where is the author name, guys? Strings, indexed, file metadata. Is there any information about the author here? Let's see. I think I'm looking in the wrong place. So here, see there's some mimikatz kiwi password.yar, and then we've got one in desktop. Okay, this thing starts to confuse me actually. Keyword preview, location. See users, what is this? So maybe we have to look, oh, this is the path of the file. Okay. In desktop, mimikatz trunk and kiwi passwords. Next one, the same. Okay, let's go to that path. The username is h4. Okay, let's go here. Expand the users. h4. Go to desktop. Nothing in here. Downloads. What is this? Let's see. Let's see here. No index text for this file. it's the same name I have seen in the Yara file. So I double clicked on this, it took me to, it extracted the file. I can see here kiwi passwords.yar, and here I can see the author, but actually I am still confused. Here, if I go back to the search results and click on the kiwi password.yar, which is shortcut, I can see a path to desktop. But when I navigated to desktop here, I didn't find anything that has to do with this, you know, desktop. So this was a shortcut actually, but the file actually was in downloads. I just found out by comparing the names Mimikatz trunk, and here in downloads there is a compressed file or zip file called Mimikatz trunk. I double click on this and I found the Yara file password, and here is the author name. A bit longer, I guess. Let's take this. Last one. One of the users wanted to exploit a domain controller with an MSNRPC based exploit. What is the file name of the archive that you found? Include the spaces in your answers. One of the users, let's say the question again, wanted to exploit a domain controller with an MS or MS on NRPC based exploit. What is the file name of the archive that you found? Include the spaces in your answer. Okay, what I'm just wondering, the question here, what was the relation between the archive file that I will find and this exploit? Maybe we have to use, maybe it's the exploit file. Let's do a search on this. Honestly, I didn't answer this file before, so it's the first time I am trying this. No results. One of the users wanted to exploit a domain controller with an MSNRPC based exploit. What is the file name? Actually, there's no clues about how to find that file. But the clue here is an exploit. Okay, so it's going to take so much time to navigate through these files and directories. So I'm going to go to results, and maybe the answer would be here because it shouldn't take that much time to find it. Exif data, encryption suspected, run programs. So it's definitely not in the web. It could be in run programs or in recent documents, method installed programs. So it is an archive file, okay, that is somehow related to the exploit. So it is a file. We're looking for a file here. Exif metadata, encryption suspected. Maybe it's encrypted. Okay, no, okay. An installed program. So looking for a file, web downloads. Is there an exploit file here? No. Web history, not interested. We're looking for files here. User content suspected. Nope. Recent documents. Let's see. We have a long list. I can see here Cyberpunk, Samurai, I can see here, okay, let's go up again. Downloads. So it is an archive file. See if we have something about Mimikatz trunk here. Let me look one more time. Oh, look at this. C user sent here downloads 0log on encrypted.zip. So it's definitely this file, I guess. So all I have to do is to just copy this. So it's a 0login exploit that has been used here. Okay. Encrypted dot. Okay. Wrong. Why it is wrong? What's wrong with this? Include the spaces in your answer. So here we have got 1 space, 2 space, 3 spaces. So I've got 1 space, 2, 3. How many I have? 1, 2, 3. It should work, but it is not working. Maybe it is the zip file, which is the extension to zip, and now it worked. Okay then. So that was the end of this room. I hope you find the video informative, and don't forget, let's check out the cyber defense pathway. Oh, I still got 94%. I still got 6% left. Let's check it out where it is. Oh, history of malware. So maybe this room doesn't need a walkthrough. There is a walkthrough on this room, and you can just go over this. Once you finish the room, you will be given the certificate of the cyber defense pathway. Most importantly than the certificate actually is the learning path. It was amazing learning experience. Many things on Blue Team, Wireshark, security monitoring, vulnerabilities, Yara rules. Actually, it is a very great path. I would recommend anyone who would like to start in blue teaming to at least go over this pathway. And there is still stuff to come actually. Suricata and OpenEDR, Redline, Windows Forensics. Okay, so see you in the next video.